Welcome back, guys. I had a request from a guildmate to do a review of their fleet, and I wanted to share the progress and the thought process behind this with you guys, as well as help them throughout the video. So they share two ship options, fleet options for me, just right off the bat. Looking at fleet number 1, even though it has more power, I wouldn't go for it. I'd actually go for fleet setup number 2. It does have less power, however, it does have a better setup, which is the 2 bait ship, and then 3 DPS. First thing I would do is look at the secondary bait ships and see what they have. So looking at the Boreas, obviously it should be set up as a heal ship. So off of the abilities, I would have anything and everything that gets rid of aggro. So the ship parts are correct. The skills and abilities, you could do a little bit better. I did make a suggestion on video, Boreas healing tutorial that would be good for them to take a look at to see what skill best sets are. Right off the bat, taunting maneuver should be taken away and replaced with something like combat doctor, I believe it was. Either blood sea healer, combat doctor, armor of the sea gods, rallying troops. Those 4 abilities is what you're looking at. I'm sorry. Yep, four abilities is what you're looking at. Let's go back in here. So off the bat, that's what I would do for the Boreas. And let's take a look at here. So let's do the Boreas first. Boreas, since it is the healing ship, I'd like to go straight all healing. They do have Lina. Do have Tien. 4 stars. So I would rock Chien in first position. Work on getting his trinket. If not, you can keep it as is. Get rid of the Eagle Shield armor and put her armor here. Once again, the mechanics of it is get rid of anything that has aggro on it, right? So I would go Chien in the first position, keep Elizabeth, and put in Lina. Yep. And you could put one of those healing funnels on one of those heroes for Boreas. Yeah, see, as you can see here, there is an Elixer. Sceptre, you're going to want it as a tank ship. So you want everything and anything for damage reduction, tankiness. So you can keep Yuji's correct. Chien, I would probably move over to the gunner position and then put Obi onto Chien's position. With that being said, you can keep Obi's armor. Give Chien the Eagle Shield. Give Elizabeth, her Force Vows trinket. So that will set you up for your Sceptre. With the HP, if you're looking at HP, those are decent, aggro decent. That one's good. You're an Ironclad. So on this one, you'd want to stack heroes that have as much stamina as possible. So once again, that's Yuji, Obi, Chien, and then you would look for heroes that you can put in the secondary navigator spots. That has anything that has a lot of stamina. Let's see. That'd be something like Luna, even Park, right? So that takes care of your tanking ship for your Sceptre. If we're moving up to your flagship, you can keep Ahab there, move Tigrand back into second position. First mate. And at this point, you can move Laila back into your flagship. That should take care of all your defensive and healing. As for your Stormbringer, that looks right. They have Fury, Attack, Ship Impacts, decent, Blazing, and then Very Intent. As a free-to-play, that looks good as well. Other factors that you want to look at is armor. You want to give Yuji the best plume armor you have, and level it up to 50 as much as possible. Your gunner position was Lina, because we moved her out there. You'll want to level her armor up, and then maybe give some extra, break down some of these extra ones that you don't need. And some of the other armors, I don't see them yet. Yeah, I don't see those. But you want to give her more stars on that one as well. Let's see here. Sorry, we were talking about the fire ship. So, objective here is to get all of the main heroes levels up to 100. So what you can do is break down all of these extra weapons for the navigators to level them up. Remember, you want to be able to update the levels of the main character's weapons at the highest possible amount. Flagship should be a tank spec skill level. I have made a video on that as well. Orochi's abilities look the same. The heroes are decent as what they are. Weapons for these looks decent. Once again, you could break down these weapons, especially nobody didn't know about this, but the specialized weapons that are purple for the heroes, you can actually break them down, and they will give you a Yellowstone. So, if possible, break those down and give a Yellowstone to Eric's weapon, or me. What I would do is I would level up like the tanking stuff. I always prioritize tank first, healing second, second tank afterwards, and then DPS. Survivability is key in this game, and that's what you want to look at focusing. These are the changes I would do now, since this is F2P account. With those minor adjustments, I think the ship and the fleet should do a lot better than its current status. Same thing for this one. You could break this out and get a yellow item to level up your main trinkets. So far, those are the only suggestions I can have for this particular setup of your Stormbringer, Boreas, Sceptre, and Satjit, as well as Orochi. Other than that, Happy hunting. Hope you guys like this tutorial video on this particular fleet setup. If you guys are interested or need help on other ones, please send me an in-game DM, and I'll be more than gladly take a look and help you guys out. Have a great one. Remember to like and subscribe.